Hello again, you extraordinary subscribers. Welcome back, everybody, to the Hemingway Land YouTube channel, and happy Twin Peaks Day. Yes, people, it's February 24th, a.k.a. Twin Peaks Day, the anniversary of the day that Laura Palmer was murdered, and Special Agent Dale Cooper drove into the town of Twin Peaks to investigate her homicide.
Diane, 11:30 a.m., February 24th, entering the town of Twin Peaks.
And I know some of you are thinking, wait, what's he talking about? What is this now? Twin Peaks, people. It was a TV show in the early 90s. Google it. Whatever the case, because I'm super cool, I know all these things, and I commemorate the anniversary every year on February 24th by rewatching much of Twin Peaks, the TV series, and or the movie. That's what I do, because I'm, again, super cool. Anyway, by the way, we had somebody buy a property from us one time who had the names of one of the major characters on the TV series, Twin Peaks. And when I talked to him on the phone, I'm like, yeah, by the way, I'm a big Twin Peaks fan, blah, blah, blah. And at that point, he cut me off and he's like, yeah, I know, I have the same name as the character on the show. He gets it all the time. He gets it so much, even now, decades later, that he didn't want to hear it. He was well past being amused by that coincidence. Anyway, so there you go. That's topic number one, guys. Topic number two, we're going to keep this video short this week because we got a lot more small dollar properties. As I mentioned in last week's video, rolling out small dollar properties because the other properties are covered in snow right now. We can't get them photographed. Number one. Number two, an ungodly amount of time. An amount of time we will quantify as ungodly is being spent on the, yes, here it comes, Phantom website, which, by the way, guys, I will have you know, has taken major strides in the last 7 days. The types of strides that would cause the more adventurous person, or some might say more naive person, to speculate on an actual debut date, to say, hey, we're going to force this issue and we're going to name a date and we're going to make that the day. And we're going to tell everybody on the YouTube channel, set your calendars, people, because it'll definitely be this date. I, however, am not going to do that because I am old enough to recall when it was said to me, October, we'll be done by October. Or when it was then said to me, oh, definitely Thanksgiving, no later than Thanksgiving. And when it was then said to me, oh, definitely mid-January. There's no way this is going to run later than mid-January. So I will not speculate, but I will say major strides this past week, to the point, where someone who is not me may actually speculate that in the, next 1 or 2 weeks, it may actually go live. Anyway, that's topic number two. Topic number three, and follow me on this one, guys. Didn't do a video because it was birthday week. And then frequent commenter here on YouTube, known one, wrote, quote, birthday week and Christmas month, Hemingway will probably take maternity leave next. And I like that. I thought that was good. He was giving me the business, people, but I like that. It was witty, it was cute, it was funny. And I know this because I have used that exact same joke with people at title companies who take way too much time off and slow down all our deals. Of course, the joke only works when it's a guy. If you say maternity leave, it only works if it's a guy. Anyway, that's the joke. But 2 points for known one, gold star in humor. And if anybody else wants to try their hand at wit on the YouTube channel, I will make reference of it in the following week's video because, quite frankly, I don't have much to talk about most of the time. Anyway, with all that said, people, let me flip the page of notes over and say special thanks to all our valued customers. For the record, guys, January was like a record-breaking month for us, and February is a month in which we've sold 27 properties so far, and not one of them has been over $2,500. We do have one tied up in escrow at the moment, which I really think the chances of it closing, I'm going to put it about 20%. 20% is my prediction of the likelihood of this thing actually getting to the finish line. We'll see, guys. We'll see. Check back with me at the end of March. Starting off this week, guys, in Valencia County, sold some land to Tiffany and Julius. In Taos County, sold some land to Orlando. And down in Socorro County, sold some land to, here we go, guys, Pack a Lunch, Sonia and Justin, Luke, Ronnie, Ryan, Simon, and returning customers, Virginia, returning customers, Martin and Julie, two of my favorites, and returning customer, Laura. Laura, who not only buys land from us in Rio Grande Estates, but creates Facebook pages about Rio Grande Estates where she talks up Hemingway land. So we're a big fan of Laura. All those people bought land from us. Special thanks to all those people. And with All of that said, guys, we begin now on properties going live this week in Baboom. Yes, you guessed it. Socorro County. And like I said last week, guys, I know, it's too much with the RGE, but in my defense, we do sell out of these things pretty reliably, and thus, there is an audience for it. So, whatever the case, we've got 4 new properties going live out here this week, and I will now take you through the highlights. Starting off, we've got another corner lot, this one located up in Unit 3, where Jacinto meets Sandoval Power. It's roughly a mile south of the lot, so you're going to want to pack up your solar panels, but we do have a number of people interested exclusively in corner lots, and thus, I mentioned this one. Speaking of corner lots, segue, we've got another one also located in Unit 3, this one where Lozano meets Paras, roughly about 1,200 feet north of the nearest power line. So this one's a lot closer to power, and perhaps a scooch easier to get connected to the grid. Speaking of the grid, segue 2 times, we've got another one located very close to power. This one just 1 lot, or roughly 500 feet south, along the highway and servicing some of the developed home sites. We'll go with developed home sites that you see pictured here. Now, it should be noted, guys, that while these lots we list out here are normally at least 1 acre in size, when you get down here close to the highway, you get into the 1,000 block of properties, which were platted out to be smaller. Generally speaking, we don't like to list anything that's less than 3/4 of an acre, but this one happens to be only 6/10 of an acre. The point is, this one is more ideal for recreation than for development. Of course, you can build on the lot, but you will need workarounds for water and septic, and sometimes that gets a little costly. Point being, guys, it's in a great spot, but may not be ideal for those looking to do anything besides RV or camp recreationally. Next up, if you thought we were flogging a deceased equine with that last bunch of listings, wait until you see what else we've got this week in Valencia County. Yes, people, we return to the Rio Grande Estates that's located on this side of the border, once again, with 5 new lots. Hemingway, if I can just jump in here for a second. Sure, guys, what's up? Yeah, you have roughly 7 million listings in this region. Even if you take us through the highlights, how are we supposed to find these later if we're interested in them? Excellent question, guys. Well, aside from reading the email blast or checking the links below this video, here's the trick. All of these new 1 acre properties will be priced at the old 1 acre price of $1,200, which means they will be the only $1,200 listings we will have in this region, and thus, because the listings are organized by price, all you need to do is scroll down to the 1,200 rows you see here. See that? Pretty clever. Hemingway, follow-up question. Sure, guys, what's up? Why are these 1 acre lots priced lower than the other 1 acre lots you listed in November? Another excellent question, guys. Well, while I'd love to give you some in-depth answer about the comps in this region or the pricing reflecting certain attributes the other lots have, these lots don't, the simple answer is we paid less for these. That's it. Sometimes it's that simple. Finally, guys, speaking of paying less for things, segue number 3. We do want to end this week by saying we're doing more price reductions, this time starting in New Mexico. We're dropping the prices on land we have in Chavez, Hidalgo, and Otero counties, some by as much as 25%. In Arizona, down in Santa Cruz County, we're dropping those also by about 25% and offering more affordable terms. And in Humboldt County, Nevada, we've got 3 parcels in the Paradise Valley Rancho subdivision, which, if we're being honest, I probably overpriced. So, those are also being reduced substantially. So for those of you whose master plan has been to wait me out on these listings, well, congratulations, you've succeeded. Now's your time to buy. With all that said, going live on the website next week, we are back in New Mexico yet again with some more small dollar properties. Bear with me on this, guys. I'm asking for your patience because I promise we've got some good lots coming up once the time suck of creating the new website is done and that site goes live. We will be back to our normal diverse inventory of listings. True story. Until that time and until next week, have a great 7 days and we will see you back here in next week's video.